Hi, this is Sarita Roche. I have so many canvases around that I consider unfinished, and these four are not an exception. This was part of an experiment I did testing out some different recipes that I was playing with to make pearl cells. And you can watch the whole video on the whole experiment. I'll put the link in the description and a little info card above. But basically, I wanted to see which professional gloss pouring medium could be used to help aid in the creation of pearl cells. My favorite happens to be Artist Loft pouring medium, and that's the one all the way to the right. But I also tested out Liquitex, Golden, and PBO pouring mediums. Afterwards, I had not expected to do much with these canvases. I had used really bright neon colors just so that it was very easy to see the pearl cells as they popped through for the experiment. And honestly, although it was fun and bright and colorful, I didn't consider these to be any great works of art. But I did end up having 4 dried canvases in my unfinished pile. And this one in particular reminded me of stained glass. So I thought, what if I could paint a Mary Madonna figure in front of the stained glass? Now, I'm not a great portrait artist. I try, and I will put my experiments and my efforts here on this page. But this was the little sketch I came up with. And even though it looks very, very simple, I was too nervous to do the sketch straight down onto the canvas. So I used transfer paper to transfer my little simple Mary sketch onto the canvas. I love transfer paper. If you don't have it, get it. Some people also call it carbon paper, but I find it really helps when I'm embellishing fluid art because I don't want to do any erasing and really heavy sketching straight on the painted surface. So you can see right there little lines that I got from doing that. Then I just blocked it out with a Posca pen. And then my goal was to use a large brush or larger brush than I would normally use for a detailed painting to just give me a loose impression of a Mary Madonna figure with a blue veil. I used a really strong orange since we had all of those bright fluorescent colors as the base. And then I wanted her to kind of look perhaps like she could be a statue or carved. I didn't want there to be a lot of detail because the stained glass behind her, or the quote-unquote stained glass, is very free-form, kind of organic shaped feel to it. So I just let myself be loose. I painted lights and darks. I looked for highlights and shadows, and I use colors that I wouldn't typically use for like a realistic skin feel. And I just wanted it to have this kind of dreamy Mary Madonna in front of a beautiful cathedral stained glass window look. And it was fun. It was great. This year, I'm trying really hard to fill my home with paintings that I've done instead of buying decorations. I feel like my daughter, who is my painting assistant, finds so much more value in the things that we create together rather than just buying things. So this is one of those things that I did for the holidays. And like I said, I'm no great portrait painter, but I think she portrays the feeling that I was going for. And I'm just so happy I got to use this little canvas that was kind of meant to be just throwaway. I used a paper plate to kind of define what I consider to be like the arch of the window. Just used my Posca pen and then afterwards filled it in with some black paint. I think that little touch frames it a little bit more than just leaving it kind of wild. But I hope you like it. I'm really proud of it. It looks great on my bookcase. And I challenge you, if you're not a portrait painter, to give it a try. Look for lights and darks. And if you're ever looking for me, you can find me at SerenaLaRoche.com. Thanks for watching, and keep making a beautiful mess.